a fantastic day. Let's take some notes. So these notes will not take very long. You will need your math notebook. Open up to the next fresh, clean, blank page. And check this out, gang. We're going to take some notes on the standard algorithm of multiplication. Mr. Brown, I thought I already had that in there. I know. This is going to be in addition to what you already have. It's not going to, again, it's going to be quick. Okay? We're going to start off by writing an addition problem. Wait, Mr. Brown, didn't you just say multiplication? I sure did. But we're going to start off by doing an addition problem. And you'll understand why in a moment. So let's start off by writing the year that I was born plus the year that Mr. Skull was born. So these are two numbers. Now, typically, here's the thing. I understand typically you wouldn't put commas in dates. But since we're going to turn these dates into real numbers, we'll put commas there. Normally you wouldn't. 1972 wouldn't normally. Well, okay, we're going to bend the rules a little bit. So again, pause the video if you need to make sure you get this addition problem written down. So we're going to start off by adding 2 plus 0 is 2. Write that down. 5 plus 8 is 15. Now, here's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to remind all of you how we regroup when we add. The 15 is a 2-digit number, but only one digit can be in each column at a time. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. So the 5 goes here from the 15, and the 1 goes up there. Remember, the 1, or whatever number it is, always goes a little bit to the left, 1 over to the left. It doesn't go directly above. The number in the ones place stays in the basement because ones are lesser values than tens. Does that make sense why the ones stay in the basement and the tens go on the roof? Okay. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 9 is 19. Again, the number with the ones has a lesser value than tens. So the ones number stays in the basement, okay? And the tens one goes up here. This is a 10, right? Technically. So here, that's why we separate it like that. And then 1 plus 1 is 3. Now again, why in the world did we even do this? This is clearly addition. And you said we were going to practice multiplication. In standard algorithm, they are very, very connected. And we're going to see why. Okay? So I'm just going to pick some random number. 478 times, let's say 4. Again, these are super random numbers. This has no significance to anything. These ones did, right? My birth year and Mr. Skull's. This just means whatever. Okay? So, 8 times 4 flowers are what they grew, and on the pot it said 32. This is why I wanted to do an addition and then a multiplication, because we regroup in the same way. Okay? 4 times 8 is 32. The number that's in the ones place stays in the basement, and the number in the tens place goes on the roof and a little bit over to the left. Okay, this really is why you want to show you right how these are connected. Okay, 7s and 4 leaning on the gate. Who lives there? 28. But what about the 3? Okay, 28 plus 3 is 31, and the 1 goes there, and the 3 goes here. Okay, so remember, we always start by looking directly up, and then we go a little bit over, a little bit over, a little bit over, like that. That's the order we go in. Okay, that's the order we go in. Okay, up, over, over, over. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 3 is 19. Again, this is how we regroup. The same way that in fact, there's literally a 19 up here. Look at this. The 9 stays there. The 1 goes up and to the left. The 9 goes there. The 1 goes up. So we regroup the same way. And again, just like up here, we didn't want to forget about the little folks on the roof. Okay, now again, we are adding these numbers, and for this we're multiplying, but it's the same idea. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Okay, so we can see, again, this is called standard algorithm, and we can see how these two are related, because even though you're adding down directly down the columns, you're still going in the same direction. You go from this to this to this to this. That still is the same. And the regrouping is still the same. And not forgetting whoever's on the roof is also the same. So those are your notes for today. Good job, everybody.